Thank you very much, and thanks, Jewel, for putting this on. I'll just make a few comments on our party's now registered, just in case anyone wants to vote above the line. In the last 12 days, we've had a big rush to get people in Senate. We now have candidates in every state for the Senate and quite a lot in the lower house as well. We're overwhelmed by 300 and odd people who put their hand up to stand for us, which is very encouraging. Our party stands for, or I stand for, quite a lot of things. We've got a lot of policies. Our biggest problem in the country, though, unfortunately, I think, is the Muslim immigration, which the other three parties, the two majors and the Greens, are all very keen to have open borders. An open border policy is no policy at all, and I think that Muslim immigration is the greatest threat to this nation, and if we don't stop it now, we're going to end up like the rest of Europe. I think there's, we have three threats facing us right now. Heading down the socialist road, I don't know any socialist country on this planet that's ever worked, but we have a left-wing party, a socialist party, and a communist party running the country. So, and if you keep on voting for those people, you're going to keep on getting exactly the same result as we've had for the last 20 or 30 years. So those three things are a real problem for us. I stand for free speech. We have a government that has been in power now that's supposed to be a conservative party, and we still have 18C on the books. Now, that's just takes away your right to free speech. So if they're a true conservative party, which they're not, then they would have abolished 18C years ago. We have problems with our pensioners. 30% of our pensioners are living below the poverty line. I believe that if we could just treat our pensioners the way we treat our fake refugees, they'd have a roof over their head, 3 meals a day, and plenty of money to spend. So I don't know why we can't look after our returned servicemen and our pensioners the same way. Now, all three parties are pretty much beholden to the UN. The United Nations dictates who comes here and how many of them come here. And I can tell you now, there's not many Christians among them. You know, we have South Africans being slaughtered on a daily basis over there. I've been calling for refugees from South Africa to come here. 10,000 visas that we could do. We've done it for everyone else in the world, but we're happy to allow those people to be slaughtered. And some of the atrocities over there are pretty frightening. Those people would be much better settlers than a lot of the ones that we've got coming in here now. The other big problem we have is the Chinese buying up everything. They've bought up our ports and our gas lines, our farms. We can't continue to do that. What I would want to do is buy those things back. Own our own infrastructure. We can't keep on selling it off and expect that these people are going to look after us, because I think that's a crazy idea, and we just can't keep doing it. And we can take those things back again. And the other thing we need to do is start to build some infrastructure of our own. We haven't built a dam in this country, for a decent one, for 35 years. We've got farmers out there who are doing it tough. We could drought-proof the bush. I come from the bush, and I've seen all our cattle die and our sheep die over the years. So we can change that by putting in the Bradfield scheme plus other schemes. We can water the inland. We can become the food bowl of the world, and drought-proof ourselves forever. We don't have to watch those animals die. So just to finish up, I'd just say that if we keep on voting the way we've been doing for the last however many years, we're not going to get a different result. We're going to have open borders. We're going to have these huge taxation and welfare schemes that we just can't afford. So I highly recommend that we vote for minor parties and good conservative people. Thank you.